Okay, so strategies during the maturity phase. Okay, so now, what do we want to do in the maturity phase? We need to find new users to buy our product, or new buyers, because there's all these competitors in the market. Okay, now it's becoming what we call pure competition. So everyone's pretty much got similar products at similar prices with similar competing values and competitive advantages, and we've now moved from the monopolistic competition to more of a pure competition situation. And many competitors begin to focus on niche markets. You can already see Google was focusing on a niche market like young people. So demand becomes elastic and consumers' needs begin to change. They want different things. They want better versions. They want the product to do cooler things for them. Their needs begin to change. So in this time, product modifications becomes a key strategy. What modifications can you make to your product to make it more desirable by consumers? Okay, so it's important to realize that products and brands in the maturity phase don't necessarily immediately slip into decline. The maturity phase can carry on for a long period of time. Okay, and there's many ways to sustain sales and even grow sales during this time. For example, the companies can promote more frequent use. In other words, getting people to buy and use the product in different situations where they didn't before. So instead of just using a tablet for watching a movie, we now give you a keyboard, and now you can even use it for work purposes. And obviously find new target markets, new groups of people that haven't bought the product before, find new users for the current variations of the product. Price the product below the market to attract people that previously haven't bought the product because it was too expensive. Develop new distribution channels. So Apple, for example, can go from offering the product through their own stores and through Incredible Connection. They can now increase that to offer it through Game or offer it through Vodacom shops on contract and so on. Add new ingredients or new features and eliminate old features that people don't use anymore. Make a dramatic new guarantee, like, okay, we're going to, instead of giving you a 1-year guarantee, we're going to give you a 3-year guarantee on the quality of our product. And improve the quality or improve features of the product. And of course, reposition the product, give it a different name, give it a different style, give it a different positioning. Okay, so during this stage, distribution is extensive. As I've mentioned, Apple is increasing to, Vodacom shops, games, you name it. They're opening up the water gates for Apple products to flow through. Almost any retailer at this point is prepared to stock the product because they're like, wow, this product sells well and we also want to stock it for our customers. Advertising shifts to saying, guys, remain loyal to our product. This is why you need to buy our product. This is why you need to remain loyal to us. This is why we are the best for you in this market. Because remember, people are now already used to a specific brand. They know how it works. They know the software. And so even if they're buying new versions of the product, they're usually going to buy it in the same one they had before because they're used to it. So in this stage, brands have already built a relationship with customers with regards to tablets in this case. And what they want to do is they want to keep them buying their product. They want to keep them loyal. So advertising will shift to stay with us. We're going to be producing better versions in the future. We're going to be adding new features. This is why it's important to stay loyal to our brand. And price wars can often take place during the maturity phase. Alright? Different competitors lowering their prices and making it more affordable for customers to buy. Stealing customers even from other brands. Okay, so in this is an example, although in 2014, the tablet market was not yet, I would say, in the maturity phase. Apple, this is just an example of a strategy that can be used during the maturity phase and that Apple was already using during the growth phase. They developed the iPad mini, which is a smaller version of their bigger version. So let's have a look at that ad now.
Two of a kind, for your information, we're two of a kind.
Two of a kind, it's my
observation, we're two of a kind. Like peas in a pod and birds of a feather, alone or together you'll find that we are two of a kind.
Okay, so I'm sure you can see what they were doing. They're saying, okay guys, here's our big Apple tablet, our big iPad, this is what it can do, and here's the smaller version now, and it can do exactly the same thing. You can, it is no different. The only thing is it's smaller, and most importantly, it's cheaper. So what they were doing is they were attracting a new target market. People who initially wanted to buy the bigger iPads but didn't maybe have the money can now buy the smaller versions, and it does exactly the same things that the bigger version does. Okay, so they are attracting a new target segment that previously they didn't target before, which is a typical maturity stage strategy. So even though I don't think the tablet market had fully reached, as I've said here, in 2014, the maturity phase, they already began to lower their prices and offer different package sizes to the community. Okay, and then in 2016, they launched another product, and I wouldn't say in 2016 the tablet market was in the maturity stage even then yet, but this is just another example of a typical maturity stage strategy. So let's have a look at that ad now.
With its scale, with the way you use it, iPad has always been uniquely immersive. To amplify this, to put it on a much larger scale, we designed iPad Pro. It begins with a 12.9-inch Retina display on an iPad that remains remarkably thin and light. With 78% more screen area, iPad Pro not only transforms your viewing experience, it enables new ways of creating and sharing. To give multi-touch a greater level of precision, we completely re-engineered the touch subsystem, increasing the sensitivity of the sensors and doubling the touch refresh rate. It's actually the most advanced display we've made, and with 5.6 million pixels, it has the highest resolution of any iOS device. This is the first iPad to automatically adjust the number of times the display is refreshed, depending upon what's on the screen. This leads to greater energy efficiency and the all-day battery life you'd expect. Driving its high level of performance is the powerful A9X chip. It was specifically designed for iPad Pro and to meet the demands of a much larger display. Its size lets you do and see more, and its precise multi-touch technology allows for new forms of input while enhancing the capabilities of iOS 9. To produce a rich audio experience within this device's thin profile meant developing an entirely new 4-speaker architecture. For the first time, the speaker housing is machined directly into the unibody enclosure and sealed with a carbon fiber cap. Its 4 speakers give iPad Pro a powerful acoustic output and dynamic range that far surpasses its size. With people using iPad in more and in different ways, we wanted to enhance its flexibility. To do this, we've developed a new technology. Its magnetic contacts relay both power and data bidirectionally. So you can easily connect compatible accessories without the need for Bluetooth or batteries. iPad Pro enables tools and interactions that just haven't been possible before. iPad continues to transform the way we do things. Our goal in designing iPad Pro was to engineer a device that allows you to be more productive, more creative, at an entirely new scale.
Okay, so as you can see, Apple has really redesigned their product quite extensively in 2016. They've offered something that's never been shown before, a very large screen size, very high quality, even combining it with a special pen stylus that people can use to draw, like architects and designers, so they're appealing to that target market. They're showing you the high quality features of the display, all the different variations, even of the software features on the tablet. So really upping the ante, upping the quality, upping the style. And this is a typical example. Apple is, in 2016, they are showing their customers and the market that they are the ones that are the best quality. And I'm sure that that product sold and sells for a very high price. And so really trying to take that positioning in the market of the best quality, the most advanced, the leaders in the market, and really trying to keep their customers that are, that can afford it and that want to use their products for very advanced purposes, wanting to keep that market, wanting to keep that target segment. So yeah, really establishing their position in the market. Okay, and that's important when you get to the maturity phase, that you have a very firm and established positioning, that no one else can touch you in that area. And it would take a lot for any other competitor to get close to Apple in terms of quality. And so Apple's really establishing themselves in the market in that area.